Easy Pumpkin DIYs by Buffie Designs Vintage. I've done this DIY before, but I'm going to show you again in this video because it was fitting and it's one of my favorite DIYs. I'm just rolling up some air-dried clay into a ball, kind of like you would when you're making rolls, and then just using some water to smooth it all out. And as I'm rolling, just make sure that it's nice and symmetrical. Then I pressed it down a little bit because I want to make a more flat looking of a pumpkin. So I'm using some twine to wrap around it and then to kind of pull real tight to get a good indent into it, and then just crisscrossing until I can form that pumpkin looking shape. So then I just indented it where I want to put a hole for the stem, but I'm using the twine as a guide and using the water to blend it and kind of squeeze it between where the twine is to give it that pumpkin look, and just kind of smoothing it out. I don't need it perfect before the twine is removed because it's just going to mess it up when you take it off anyway, and you'll have to re-smooth it, but I wanted to get the formation pretty much of what the pumpkin was going to look like. So now I'm doing the more smooth detail work on it so that it looks like a pumpkin. And I'm using these cute little cinnamon sticks, so I just wanted to measure where I wanted to put it. And I'm just going to put the hole in for now and then let it dry that way, so that when it's done I can just glue it and stick it into the hole of where I want to put it. So I just am scoring it to the size I want and saving that for later. So now that they're dry, I'm using this terracotta brand paint, and it dries like terracotta. This color is Pueblo, and it's like that sandy kind of chalky texture to it. So I'm giving these all, I gave them 2 coats because you don't want the white to, once they dry, the white kind of seeps through from the clay. So I did give them 2 coats, and I painted both of them the same color. So now in that same terracotta brand, I've got this adobe white, and I'm just going to lightly put it through the creases of it and just in the little nooks and cranny, and then lightly over each little bump of the pumpkin, just to give it more dimension. And it turns out super cute. Put that cute little cinnamon stick back in, and there's your stem. I love how they turned out. I just wanted to share with you that if you're interested in recreating any of my projects or are looking to support my channel, check out the links in the description as well as the YouTube shopping products on your screen. I've linked many of the supplies and similar items I use. As an Amazon associate and YouTube shopping partner, I earn from qualifying purchases. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Now let's get back to the DIYs. I've seen these pumpkins around on Pinterest and that, and I thought I would try my hand at it, and the cardboard I used was kind of flimsy, so it was kind of like not perfect, but I'm still doing this. So I got a bunch of twine and just wrapped it several times. I didn't count how many times, just enough to make it a big size pumpkin, or appropriate size to what you're wrapping it around to make the size, if that makes sense. So I'm just straightening it out and pulling it out so you can tell that it's actually a cute little pumpkin already. So now I'm going to use a cut down piece of a cinnamon stick, and actually I cut it and then used the half of it because it fit it just perfect, and I like that look. I thought it was just simple and cute. So on top of that, I'm going to use this leaf. I think it's a Dollar Tree leaf that I've had forever with a bunch of other things, and I thought that was a cute little add to it. For this one, I'm using this copper bunt pan and this wooden dowel. I'm cutting it down so that it can be used for the stem. Now, I've had this pan in my stash for a couple of years. I got it at the thrift store for $1, and I've been wanting to do this and I just never have. I'm sure you all have seen these online everywhere, but I just have never made one, so I thought I would do it. So I made sure the pan was really nice and clean to make it look even prettier than it already was, and just putting quite a bit of hot glue on that to adhere it to the top of that for the stem. It's already cute. So now I have some raffia. It's just Dollar Tree hula skirt stuff that I keep using, and I've had the same skirt for I don't know how long, but I'm just going to tie a bow around that and trim some of the excess that's hanging off so it's not too long. So I have this moss, kind of a rust color moss that I've had in my stash that I use for a filler for bowls and stuff at fall time, and so I thought that would be cute around the top portion here to make it look more fall-like, and I really think it turned out cute. So then I found these leaves off of some old vine that I picked up at the thrift store, and I use odds and ends for things like this, and I thought it was super cute for kind of a pumpkin leaf. So I put 2 on there. The one that I added extra on the left, I ended up taking that one off. It was too much. And then I have these cute little sunflowers, and I have those, I got those from Amazon, and I'll have links of everything that I purchased down below, and I think it turned out cute. I would like to take a moment just to ask you for your help on something. I am trying to get monetized, and I need 4,000 watch hours in order to do that before February 1st, when they double the requirements to 8,000 watch hours. So I'm struggling to get there, so I'm hoping that I can ask for your help. And ways you can do that are to watch, comment, like, and share my videos, as well as share my channel and tell everyone you know about it, so that I can get those watch hours and reach the goal that I've been wanting for quite a while now, to be monetized. Thank you so much for your time. So I'm using this Dollar Tree pumpkin for this DIY, and I know you all have seen these as well, but again, it's been forever since I've done one. I don't think I've even done one as a video, but I wanted to show off something that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. So I wanted to use it on this one. So I gave this pumpkin 2 good coats of the white paint, chalk paint, and then it still has that hole. I made a little bit bigger hole, and I'm using this white cream color, I should say, fabric, and it's got kind of a shimmer to it, and it's really pretty. And I'm just taking a little bit at a time and pushing it through the hole to give it kind of a gathered look. And it's simple, it's super easy. It's best to use thin fabric with these because it gets pretty clumpy inside that little hole there for all of the fabric. So like here I had to trim off some so that it wasn't so bulky to put through. And just be careful with the scissors when you're trying to push them through. But other than that, it's pretty simple, and just you want to kind of go through each tuck and kind of line it up so it looks really pretty and tufted in on each side of the fabric, and it just looks really classy and pretty, even though it's just a Dollar Tree foam pumpkin. So just want to make sure it's all tucked in really well, and that holds it in pretty good. You don't have to do anything else. So here's what I bought. I got these drawer knobs from Hobby Lobby, and I couldn't wait to use them. I've had them for a while, and I was like, what am I gonna put them on? So I picked this one. It looks really cute, and it matches this pumpkin just really elegantly. I love it. It turned out so pretty. And I just made sure that the screw was tightened on there so it wasn't wobbly. And then I'm just going to stick it in there and hot glue it down, and it just turns out gorgeous. And the good thing is I can take that right off anytime I want and use it for something else. Well, if you've made it this far through the video, I appreciate you, and thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I hope that you enjoyed these cute little easy pumpkins, and check out those links that I've put in my description box, as well as the shopping links on your screen to help support me even further. Thank you so much for everything you do for me. I appreciate all of you, and I love you so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.